ruins it when you have a little bit of facial hair. Get right on your nose. To New Era Performance in Agora Hills. It's just a coincidence. Eric kind of had to get a hop on what tuner to use just because of time frame stuff. Classic. So Alex and New Era, it's just a coincidence, but I built his twin turbo single cab a while back before we even had a YouTube going. But a big single cab, nasty LS, big turbos. We did the whole front end, all the hot pipes. We didn't do any of the cold pipes, and it was an all-wheel drive truck. So that's how I know Alex. Alex has also tuned my street car way back in the day, and it just so happens that we're going to bring Vivian to Alex. He's not that far away. The only bummer is it just started raining when we loaded up Vivian, so all that's on my mind is just the whole rear chassis. The cab is substantially sealed up now, so that's not really a worry, but at least the rear chassis, we kind of just shamelessly sprayed WD-40 all over it to the point of like not wiping it, and that's where you get the best result, but it's just so hard to clean up, and no matter what, you're inevitably going to have some rust. So that's where we're at. We'll unload there and see what's going on. One of the other things we want to do is add grip in there. So like the last part that's missing on the floors in there, since they're powder, is they're slippery. Like the dead pedals work out, but the rest of the floor, like if you're getting in, just pivoting, or you're even on the door sill, like the sheet metal there, you're going to slip or you're at risk of doing that. So Eric is a retired pro skater, and I thought, what better guy to put all of our grips on than Eric? So we're going to shoot these things on. It's a good way to send this thing home. to be like a bolt, like on a rifle kind of, but not as precision or machine. Look at it. These are actually from a manual lathe, and I looked up, I'm like, how do I tie in the pins to get this thing? Because it's a simple mechanism. You just need to have it latch and unlatch. So I looked up like some kind of handles, and these are threaded, so they just spin. They're free spinning, but they were actually almost 4 inches long. So we clipped them and then faced them, and then we machined a little like a threaded portion that goes onto the actual rod of the door. So they hit really clean and nice, and it's like it's got that vibe, like very simple. All right, dyno. So we went to New Era Performance in Agora. Alex's dynos, or his wheels, were a little too narrow. We tried to get it on the post or past the post, and it just wouldn't work. So we got the back end on there, and then once the front came around, the front's like an inch wider. It just wouldn't fit. So did a bunch of street tuning, got the thing super stable, got it healthy. It's happy to idle, it's happy to run. It rips, but it didn't actually get the thing on the rollers, but it's all good. We also got Eric some street testing, highway testing, everything. Everything worked pretty good. So she's off for Superstition, and a couple more trips, many more trips. We'll probably be out. We talked about doing King of the Hammers too, as far as the Terra race, but I think that's just maybe a little too much wear and tear for such a fresh thing. And being a 200-mile race with all the Terra guys, this thing's just going to be a target for bumper damage and damage in general. There's a lot of stuff going on like that. So anyways, thank you guys. Have a good Monday. Enjoy the rest of the week. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, also subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.